Foreman's Road.
Is there a pointer that works?
Yes, indeed.
We had a submission from one of your neighbours yesterday.
There we go.
Thank you, Madam Chair, councillors. I'm a resident of Foreman's Road in Islington, and basically my concerns are around the proposed, well, I'm submitting, I guess I'm forced to submit against the changes to the Hallsville Junction Waterloo Road area based on a couple of issues, and you can see here that I think there's inadequate road design to offer an attractive route for heavy trucks through that area, and also there's a strong potential when if Waterloo Road gets closed, that a lot of the traffic will be just not only just trucks but private traffic will be displaced into Foreman's Road. The area, if you're not familiar with the Notting Hill area of Hornby, Islington here, next to us is this new development, Waterloo Business Park, and this is Main South Road and Waterloo Road here. The key issue for us is that these three red areas here represent a major heavy traffic load, Fulton Hogan, TNL, several large trucking yards there. And so I'm a resident of this purple, my pointer, Foreman's Road is here. And I just wanted to point out the light blue lines are what I believe to be the major heavy traffic lines around that general area. So a lot of heavy trucks are coming from the north down Gilberthorpe's and Waterloo Road and so forth, around here through Hallsville Junction to this very busy area here. And I'm concerned that the changes will have a negative impact. For those of us in Lomax, Montague, Foreman's Road, this is a relative island of relative peace and quiet. We have, of course, the state highway here, number one, and the railway line either side. But in here, there's not a large movement of traffic. And about 10 years ago, the council approved a heavy traffic control system there where large trucks are not permitted to go through Foreman's Road, and there was a roundabout installed here at this intersection to discourage trucks. I'm concerned that this new change will actually undo that work for us as residents in the area. For those who don't know, this is the new business park area, Pound Road, Waterloo Road as it exists, and the proposal is to realign Hallsville Junction through into this business park area. And while I can fully understand the advantages to the business park, I think there's some negative outcomes for us as residents. The change basically caps off the end of Hallsville Junction Road and removes that crossing on the railway line. So consequently, all those trucks that were going north out of the end of Hallsville Junction Road are supposedly meant to go out here and through and out onto Pound Road. One, I'm not particularly happy with the design with all these roundabouts and so forth in here. It won't be particularly appealing to trucks. And two, it actually pushes vehicles onto Pound Road and away round past the airport. So I don't think there's enough flow for those trucks to be attracted to use that. And there's always the intent, this is supposedly the future design, closing Waterloo Road or making it less attractive, and heavy trucks going out this way is my understanding. Or they would have to go back out this way. My concern is the likely appealing use would be to get back into Foreman's Road again, which has negative outcomes for us. At the very least, if heavy trucks don't use it, we're going to be having a lot more private commuter use of this road. Presently, a lot of traffic goes down here to these businesses. There's hundreds of cars every morning, and if that's closed off, then I can guarantee you they'll be up and down Foreman's Road, and clearly it's a NIMBY issue for me. This is a design proposal for this area through Waterloo Business Park, and while it's got a large truck sitting there, the roundabouts are never very attractive for these vehicles, and I don't think the business park really wants to have heavy trucks through them. But I just want to make sure that the council has a better design that encourages vehicles to go through there. So clearly the concerns are regarding the design, the potential, and I'm a believer in the unintended outcomes usually working out. We'll have traffic displaced into areas that they haven't been using previously. So for me, it's I'd like to see a safe and efficient route for over-dimensioned vehicles through that business park area, ensure that heavy vehicles do not shortcut through local roads, and actively protect that heavy transport-free status of Foreman's Road and associated areas. Thank you.
One question. Yesterday, the Waterloo Park, the business development manager, Hamish, he mentioned he had been in consultation with the local community and residents, whether they have consultation with you or your surrounding residents.
The only contact we received was a written brochure which said either you support or don't, and that was really focused around that change to the end of Hallsville Junction Road. I don't think my neighbours really realise what will happen if Waterloo Road's closed. There hasn't been that general discussion about how traffic flows will be changed. And one simple example is when the railway lines go faulty on the end of Hallsville Junction Road, they all reroute down Parker Street and through Foreman Road, and it just becomes a motorway through there. And my fear is that that's what will happen. What is a quiet residential street will suddenly become a major through route, and you know, clearly my own unenlightened self-interest wants to keep that street quiet. And we bought there because of the low traffic volumes, because there was a clear route around us. We knew, obviously it's a light industrial area, but our little patch seemed to not have a lot of traffic, and so clearly we don't want that to change.
Nice to see you in another outfit other than